Hello there, you're watching Bizworld. The government will work closely with all parties in the renewable energy RE industry to ensure a systematic transition. Natural Resources, Environment and Climate Change Minister Azmi said the industry requires new investments of about 637 billion ringgit up until 2050, which includes strengthening of grid infrastructure.
Peralihan ni ada kos dia. Kita juga kena memastikan grid kita bersiap sedia. Kita ada lihat beberapa buah negara yang mana peralihan daripada segi aset tenaga boleh baru mereka memang sangat menakjubkan. Tetapi apabila grid itu tidak bersedia, maka banyak aset-aset ini tersadai dan tidak dapat mereka tidak dapat bekalan daripada aset tenaga boleh baru tersebutlah, macam solar dan sebagainya. Jadi sebab itu dia kena bergerak seiringan, kita kena rancang dengan baiklah.
The new investments also include RE generation sources, transmission lines enhancement, energy storage systems integration, and grid system network operation augmentation. The government has enhanced commitment to undertake a low-carbon energy pathway to accelerate the RE deployment in the power sector to 70% by 2050, from the current level of 25%. The acquisition of UMW by Sime Darby is expected to strengthen the local automotive industry. Rakuten Trade Equity Research Vice President Thong Pak Leng said this will also pose a positive sentiment for the auto sector on Bourse Malaysia. The brokerage firm also anticipates that Sime Darby's presence will surge to more than 50% market share from the current single digit. It was also reported that Sime Darby does not intend to maintain the listing status of UMW. Malaysia's total trade for July amounted to 216.4 billion ringgit compared to 222.1 billion ringgit in June. Exports and imports stood at 116.8 billion ringgit and 99.7 billion ringgit respectively. Chief Statistician Datuk Seri Muhammad Uzir Mahidin said Pulau Pinang remained the top exporter with 39.6 billion ringgit or a 33.9% share of the country's total exports, followed by Johor, Selangor, Sarawak and Kedah. On imports, Selangor continued to dominate at 27.7 billion ringgit or a share of 27.8% of total imports. It was also followed by Johor, Pulau Pinang, Kuala Lumpur and Sarawak. Meanwhile, foreign investors on Bourse Malaysia made a U-turn after 6 weeks of net buying as they net sold 153.4 million ringgit of local equities over the past week. While the week started on a positive note with a net foreign inflow of 6.2 million ringgit on Monday, things turned sour as offshore funds turned net sellers over the subsequent 3 days to the tune of 213.9 million ringgit. On Friday, the 2% increase in the Consumer Price Index helped to bolster investor sentiment, helping to end the week on a net foreign inflow of 54 million ringgit. By sector, the highest foreign outflow was seen in financial services, consumer products and services, and transport and logistics, while the sectors with the most inflows were utilities, plantation and property. Fitch Ratings expect Malaysian banks to continue to benefit from a supportive home market that provides steady growth opportunities. This against manageable credit risks that will drive their financial performance in the next 12 to 18 months. The rating agency projected Malaysia's GDP growth to be sustained at a normalised 4 to 5% in 2023 to 2024 to underpin credit demand. Healthy job market is likely to support the asset quality performance of household sector loans, which account for nearly 60% of total system lending. It said Malaysia's monetary policy tightening has been measured with domestic inflation under control. This gentle gradient of interest rate hikes limits the increase in the debt service burdens of borrowers and mitigates asset quality risks. And that's all the time we have for Bizworld this time around. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thanks for investing your time with us.